Meri Brown spokes fans while promoting Halloween fun. While fans enjoy new episodes of Sister Wives, Meri Brown is excited to celebrate spooky season. The TLC star let her fans know they can book tours of her supposedly haunted inn. Meri Brown can't wait to share her haunted inn with fans. Fans who follow Meri Brown online know she's always been a big fan of Halloween. Every year, she posts cute photos of herself with holiday decor and turns her inn into a Halloween lover's dream. Even though Meri's inn is closed for renovations, she previously said she would still hold special events. Since guests have reported ghost sightings around the property, she had to invite fans in for Halloween. "'Tis the season," the TLC star shared on Instagram. A few spots remain for this year's haunted tours at Lizzie's Haunted Inn. Most availability for Oct 19, but a few on other dates too. Reserve your spot now at lizziesheritageinn.com before they're gone. No virtual this year, only in person. Hope to see you. Meri attached a photo of herself dressed in historical clothing, her inn decorated to celebrate the spooky season. Not all of Meri Brown's followers will make it to the inn for Halloween, but fans love the post nevertheless. They appreciated her attempt to get everyone in the Halloween spirit. Comments included, "Dang, what a great photo. Step back in time, looking good, Meri. Fun. I love how you're making the season spirited and spooky. I am loving this era of Meri Brown. I feel like as fans we get to see the real you. So glad you are enjoying life. I love this festive period look on you. It's amazing." The TLC star is ready to tell her own story. In the comments on the Halloween post, many fans remarked that Meri Brown seemed like a changed woman. After parting ways with Cody Brown, her life seems dramatically happier. Could a tell-all book be on the way soon? The chilly October wind howled outside as Meri Brown, a well-known personality from Sister Wives, embraced the eerie season in her usual dramatic style. But this year, she took it up a notch. With her trademark enthusiasm, Meri decided to host a spooktacular event that had fans buzzing with excitement and a little fear. Meri had always been a lover of Halloween. In previous years, she had shared pictures of her decked-out house, overflowing with pumpkins, skeletons, and fake cobwebs. But this year, she went beyond plastic props and orange lights. She dove headfirst into the supernatural, leaving her fans equally thrilled and unnerved. Her social media started to resemble a haunted house, creepy yet utterly captivating. It all began when Meri posted an Instagram video, teasing something mysterious. The video opened with her in a dark room, illuminated only by the flickering of candlelight. Dressed in a flowing, midnight black cloak, Meri's silhouette was ethereal. Her face, partly obscured by shadows, looked eerily intense, her eyes twinkling mischievously beneath a hood. In her hand, she held an old dusty book with strange runes etched into the leather cover. The caption? Simply, "The veil is thin. #Halloween fun. #spooky season." Fans were instantly hooked. Comments flooded in, asking what she was up to, but Meri remained cryptic. Her next few posts were even more unnerving. Strange symbols appeared on her stories, along with brief clips of abandoned, creaking doors opening by themselves. At one point, she shared a post of a full moon and whispered into the camera, "It's almost time." Days passed, and fans couldn't shake the feeling that Meri wasn't just embracing Halloween spirit. She seemed almost possessed by it. Soon, rumors spread that Meri had gone ghost hunting at her family's famous bed and breakfast, Lizzie's Heritage Inn, located in Utah. The bed and breakfast, already rumored to be haunted, became the perfect backdrop for Meri's eerie escapades. Sure enough, one fateful night, Meri went live from Lizzie's Inn. Dressed as a Victorian-era medium, complete with a lace veil and candlelight surrounding her, she looked straight out of a Gothic novel. The live stream drew thousands of fans who were ready for some spooky fun. "Welcome, friends," she greeted them, her voice soft but loaded with suspense. "Tonight, we're going to connect with the spirits of Lizzie's Heritage Inn. Some say they're still lingering, watching, waiting." At first, the live seemed like a typical Halloween stunt. Meri told a few spooky stories, played some eerie music, and invited viewers to share their own paranormal experiences. But as the hour ticked by, the atmosphere changed. A creak echoed from an upstairs room, which Meri claimed was empty. She laughed it off, saying it was probably just the wind, but the viewers weren't so sure. Some claimed they saw shadows move in the background. Others swore they heard whispering that didn't match Meri's voice. Things escalated when the screen flickered, and for a brief moment, the camera showed a blurry figure standing behind Meri. It was faint, barely noticeable, but those who caught it gasped. Was it a glitch? A trick of the light? Or was it something more sinister? Meri didn't seem to notice, continuing with her science-like antics, asking the spirits of the inn to make themselves known. The atmosphere became electric. Fans in the chat were screaming for her to turn around, to look behind her, but she never did. Instead, she closed her eyes and smiled, as though she was in on a secret no one else knew. "The spirits are friendly," she whispered, her voice echoing oddly. "They've been waiting a long time to be heard." Suddenly, the lights went out. The screen went pitch black. The only sound was Meri's sharp intake of breath, followed by her nervous laughter. "Well, that wasn't supposed to happen," she joked, but her voice was trembling. In the darkness, viewers could hear what sounded like footsteps coming from somewhere in the inn. For nearly 5 minutes, fans sat in suspense, waiting for something to happen. The chat was filled with messages like, "Meri, get out of there," and "What's going on?" But the screen stayed black, the only sound the occasional creak of floorboards. Finally, the lights came back on, and Meri was nowhere to be seen. The chat exploded. "Meri, are you okay? What's happening?" Some even speculated that it was all part of the show, but others were genuinely concerned. A few minutes later, Meri reappeared on screen, her face pale and her eyes wide. "Okay, that was a little too real," she said, her voice shaky but trying to stay lighthearted. "I think that's enough ghostly fun for tonight." She quickly ended the live stream, but the damage, or perhaps the intrigue, had been done. Fans immediately flooded social media, discussing what they had seen. Was it all a Halloween prank, or had Meri really encountered something paranormal? The figure behind her, the blackout, the footsteps, was it all staged, or had Lizzie's Heritage Inn lived up to its haunted reputation? Meri remained coy in the days that followed. She posted a picture of herself back in her usual clothes, sipping a pumpkin spice latte with the caption, "Can't a girl just have some Halloween fun?" #all in good spirits. But that only fueled the debate. Some were convinced that Meri had staged the entire event as an elaborate Halloween promotion, while others weren't so sure. Her fan base, divided yet equally captivated, couldn't stop talking about the incident. Whether she had intended it or not, Meri Brown had successfully spooked her followers, blending the line between Halloween fun and genuine supernatural mystery. As October progressed, the mystery of that night lingered, casting a haunting shadow over everything else she posted. But one thing was for sure, Meri had embraced Halloween in a way no one saw coming, and her fans were absolutely spellbound.